Question 7. Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in the progression from it to the full product? So, this is my preliminary task. It's very crowded, so I have used a lot of fonts and I have used a lot of colour. There's different shades of red. For example, this is a bit orangey red and this is more bold bright red. I've used purple, I've used pink, and it just fills up the whole page where it's very, very unnecessary. Whereas on my my final product, I've used, it's very simple. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 features maybe at the most. My masthead goes across the page, but in a rather cool kind of poppy way, which this one didn't. It went just straight across the page in its own little format, and it didn't really stand out, whereas this one does. I've also got the crown here, which shows technical skill. On this one, I did use a graphic here, whereas in this one, I didn't feel like it was necessary. So comparing both of them together, this one has a better image because the artist is posing, the model is posing in a poppy way, and it's a lot simpler than this one, where the page has been ripped, and I've got the same model on both sides, but in different clothes. The features, this one has too many features, definitely, and it's got too many colours as well, and too many fonts, whereas this one has got 5 fonts at the most. Moving on to the contents page, which is here. This is my preliminary task contents page. So as you can see, it relates to the front page by having red fonts and red text, but apart from that, it doesn't have any, doesn't go together well. If I put them together, they don't really link. They don't look like the same magazine. Whereas if I put these two together, this is my final full product. If I put these two together, then they do kind of link. I'll put a picture of it at the end where you can see them in colour, because colour is very important. So this is my full product. As you can see, it's laid out a lot, very more structurally in this one than in the preliminary task. I've got better pictures because I brightened them in Photoshop, and I took better pictures because I got a better understanding of where to take them, how to take them, whether to have the flash on, because obviously a pop magazine is very bright, whereas this school one, you didn't have a lot to go on. This image here is quite dark. This image here has just got too many people in it. This one's alright, but it's got a big gap in it, so it doesn't really say much to you. On this one, I have a background as well underneath my writing. I've got white backgrounds here and then a colour background underneath all that. Whereas this one is literally pictures and then like writing over white background, which doesn't look very appealing. These ones are, the features on this page are definitely more relevant to pop than they were on this page, or they weren't very relevant to a college magazine. They were more relevant to the students than the whole school. So yeah, real media texts. This one definitely looks more professional than the other one because it's got a better layout. The in between the boxes is the same space as well, so it looks more to the eye. It looks better to the eye because it looks the same and very similar. The text is bold and coloured, so it draws the eye to these pieces of text down here. These are all different fonts, so it actually looks like the person is saying it, all here and here. On my front cover, real media text. Real media text would never be this crowded. This definitely looks more professional than the original preliminary task because it's got masthead, bold, big, you go read it, and it says the UK's #1 young adult pop magazine. So it's saying to the reader that it's the UK's #1, whereas this one is just saying, I'm too crowded, it's just saying too much to the reader. It's kind of confusing them. Planning this magazine, I didn't really plan it well. My flat plan was it wasn't very detailed. All I knew is that I wanted my artist to be cut in half, wearing one side to the other side. I didn't know what features were going on, and that's probably why I got too many features on here and different fonts. But planning for this one was definitely better. My flat plan was definitely a lot more detailed. I knew exactly what features I was going to use because I knew pop artists and stuff like that. My strengths on my preliminary task were that I knew I needed to link it somehow. So I did link it with the red colour, but I didn't link it well. Whereas with the final product, linking it wasn't that bad. It was really easy, and the strengths on it were the colour scheme. The colour scheme definitely played a big part in linking all 3 pages together. It definitely played a big part in the whole product because the colour scheme is on every page. My confidence since the preliminary task has definitely gone up, it's increased. You can tell by the way from this one to this one, I've gradually got more photographically skilled and Photoshop skills. So yeah, I think that from my preliminary task I have grown more with the Photoshop skills.